So for anyone just climbing in the stream, hello and welcome. I am the Blue Streaks by the Part 4, whip swinging into the action, and we're doing an evening of some CSI to become the crime scene investigator with the deadly intent to solve this case and actually make sure I say checkmate. So I hope you guys are looking forward to actually playing a little bit more with me of this CSI. We have actually played the first case known as Broken Hearted. I could have been a contender is the next one. Hope you guys are looking forward to joining us in. Hopefully I won't be too flabbergasted. But I hope you guys are enjoying the actual stream so far. And of course, if you are new to the channel and want to keep up to date with everything that's going on, feel free to check us out. As I said, there is links coming into your way in the chat right now. There is, of course, the Discord of the Blue Streaks web. Boom, right there in the actual chat there. Feel free to join us. There's a bunch of array of folk that do streaming as well. We all support each other and we're a very fun motley crew. Along with, if you want to catch up with any playthroughs in other game situations, check out the YouTube. Check it out there, the web space feature, the Blue Streak Spider Part 4 web space with Lord Fishborn. And of course, we do have a Facebook as well, known as the Blue Streak Spider, the group in there. So you get up to date. If you don't want to keep up to date with the Discord, feel free to check that out. But thank you guys so much. Like I said, if you're enjoying it so far, stick around. We're about to do some more of crime scene investigations and processings of non-eliminations. So let's get into it. I could have been a contender. I actually broke my front fender. Love it. Let's go. Let's get into the case and scene of the crime as we wine and dine in Viva Las Vegas. There we go. We should brighten this up. Oh, it's a fighting ring. Ah! Ah! And he's like, ah!
I see it's your turn to supervise the new CSI.
I don't know how much supervising I'll be doing. That resume read like a who's who of crime scene investigation.
Okay, so the old dog might learn some new tricks.
You were speaking for yourself, obviously. Who's our Vic?
Rick Shimada, referee for the Supreme Force Fighting League.
Oh,
he worked the marquee match last night.
I see the banners, and I see blood.
I gotta say, it's tough being a ref these days. Yeah. I mean, all that money and all that ego in sports, it takes just one bad call.
One.
You're down for the count.
Mm-hmm. Time to hang up with the Gregster. I know I'm saying
well,
Gregster.
There was no rumble in the jungle. I'm told this fight was the championship match between Hank Hackett and Tito Tiger Valone. According to the program, the two guys are Japanese-trained fighters who put on a real show. They whip out their swords to rally the crowd, and I do not mean that figuratively. They really use swords. Last night was the first time that these guys faced off in the ring to determine who was the King Blade of Supreme Force Fighting.
So, who won?
Let's just say it wasn't Hackett. Apparently, our dead referee made a controversial call that stripped Hackett of his belt and the Intercontinental title.
Where's Hackett now?
So yeah, maybe there's some vengeance scheme going on here, folks.
You probably want to talk to him and the ring girl over there. She found the body.
All right, I think we got it from here.
Nice blonde. I do like blondes a little bit. Let's speak to her. Hello there. Wait. Actually, I've got a better idea. If you're gonna do this properly, you turn around and go.
Hello, we're with the Las Vegas Crime Lab. May we get your name?
Yes, I'm Tina Allens. I found Mr. Shimada, and I called the police.
I reckon.
Approximately what time did you find the body?
I'd say a little after 11 o'clock. I'm supposed to close the prop room before the arena shuts down at midnight. I was coming down the stairs over there when I noticed the light over the ring was still on. I came over, and that's when I saw Mr. Shimada lying there like that. My
he was
God,
Shimada
it's just so awful.
Yeah. Oh, wow. It's very interesting. Wait, bear with me. So, right, to get back to business, where is the prop room?
Platform, up there. Like I said, I locked it up a couple of hours ago.
I'm sorry, but why do you need props for a fight?
Well, it's not just props. It's like these big cards that say, you know, like round 1, round 2,
and
I'm
all
the one
that
that gets to
jazz.
strut around in the bikini holding up the signs between rounds, looking totally hot. Your basic sexy ring girl, right?
You must be very good at your job.
Sure. But that's just how I got my foot in the door. You know, Supreme Force Fighting plans to start a women's league. I've already started to train. And so by the time they pull all the sponsors together, I'll be ready to roll. I got my eyes on the prize. Champion of the world. Sounds pretty
I've got
good,
my eye.
right?
Well, I've got my eye somewhere. Do you have the key to the upper platform?
No, I don't. Sorry. I put away the props up there, but the door locks automatically when I close it. Horace
Right,
has
okay.
the only key.
Horace.
Horace.
Horace Willingham. He owns the league. I called him and told him to come in right away, so he should be here soon.
Okay. Cool. Do you know Mr.
Oh,
Shimada?
everybody really liked him. And that's saying a lot for a referee, right? I know everybody thought he was very fair, but honestly, no, I didn't know him personally. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, it's okay. Did you see the controversial call?
I should have, but I wasn't really paying attention. But everybody was pissed. I mean, he disqualified Hank Hackett. Just stopped the fight cold. Handed the title to Tiger. I think he was probably pretty lucky to get out of that ring alive. Well, I mean, sorry. That was a really poor choice of words.
Well, could it? I mean, he definitely,
You are leaving this realm.
and he's not coming back. So, where's Mr. Hackett? Where can we find Mr. Hackett?
I would try the locker room. I know they were having a hell of a time locking up down there since all these reporters were still jammed in around Hank trying to talk to him about the match. Gosh,
Okay.
I bet it's an even bigger zoo now.
That's all we need for now. Thank you
Sorry
very much.
I couldn't be of more help to you. Good luck.
No, thank you, madam. Thank you. Right. Oh, for fuck's sake, I keep doing that. It's just because of the borderless. It's because of the borderless. My apologies. I will try to avoid dragging the mouse too far to the left. So when I pull far to the left, it's going onto my main screen. Camera.
I'm guessing the footage from the cameras is stored on that upper platform.
And of course, at the moment, it's locked, right?
I'm guessing the footage from the cameras is stored on that upper platform.
Yeah, but I was just seeing if it had. Excuse me. If there was anything else.
Gotta love a sport that has referees and judges.
Check around here. Nothing out of the ordinary. It's anything but ordinary. He's actually got blood on him. There's his blood. Let's grab his blood.
If he were just strangled, there wouldn't be blood pooling under his neck.
I think obviously he got slashed before he dropped. There's the
I've
mic.
seen a lot of strangulations, but this may be the first death by mic.
Like mine. Creepy. Can I... Oh, hello.
I think this hair may belong to our strangler.
It's the fat guy strangler. Freaking Family Guy. Okay. Anything else out of the ordinary? Doesn't look like there's anything else out of the ordinary in here. Okay. Can I check the locations? Let's check the locker
I'll
room.
arrange for Dr. Robbins to have the body picked up. He'll call
Thank
us
you.
when he's completed the autopsy.
Sweet. Collects molds and tool perfections. Fireworks, baby! Love it. Let's go. Let's see. I want to investigate the whole locker room first. You never know. Gloves. Towels. Okay. Check
These
the
are for
lockers.
guests. I don't think we need to inspect them.
Okay. I was just being thorough. Being Detective Sleuth Blue. Poster. Yeah! Okay. Anything on the ground? Nothing. I would like to
Think
check
I'll
the
let
showers.
someone else pick up the soap.
Soap. Doesn't look like there's anything of.
Hank
Right.
Hackett, we're from the Las Vegas Crime Lab. You mind if we ask you a few questions?
The league
Go
finally
time.
called 911 because I was robbed. Son of a bitch, Shimada. I'm telling you, he is either totally freaking blind or taking some big money from somebody. You hear me? I do not cheat, and that guy calls a misconduct and disqualifies me? Yeah, it's crap. So you tell me what you need from me, and I'll help you nail Shimada and whoever else the bastard's in bed with.
Actually, Mr. Hackett,
clearly
we're
you
here
don't
to
know.
investigate Rick Shimada's murder.
Murder? What the hell are you talking about?
Rick Shimada was found strangled to death.
Oh, no way. Wait a second. Am I being punked here? Because this is just too sick, man. Come
No,
on.
it's no laughing matter.
This isn't real. This isn't real, is it? Jeez, I can't believe it. Well, I can't say he didn't have it coming. What? I'm just being honest here. Oh, great. Now you're gonna think that I did... Fan-freaking-tastic.
When was the last time you saw
Yeah,
Shimada?
I get it. Innocent until proven guilty.
What did you do after the match?
I came right back here. What else could I do? I couldn't go home. I got reporters all over the place. They're barking at me. I thought I'd just hang out down here until everything started to chill.
And chill it did not. How did you get disqualified?
Yeah. Now, look. Let me clear up that particular scenario for you guys, because I know you got the wrong idea. So this is it. Climb into the ring, and I got my katana in my hand, okay? I wave it around, do a little show for the crowd, because, hey, that's what I do.
Okay.
So the fight starts, and I'm taking it to Tito. But, okay, there's this moment where Tito gets me against the corner. So I throw a roundhouse to his balls. Now, no ref has ever once had a problem with that move before, I'm telling you. But suddenly, last night, Shimada decides to call a technical and stops the fight. Well, say I lost my I mean, I was very angry.
Language.
But come on, I had a reason. The guy stole my
No,
belt.
I'm kidding. That's all we need to
Yeah,
know.
not a problem. Whatever you need, I'm here for you.
Hey, I've completed the autopsy. I'll give you the full report next time you happen to be in the morgue.
Van Darby McDozy. Let's check the arena, and I want to see if that mic is still lying there. Okay, no, so basically we need to see if we can get into... What's that on the table? Okay. No, we don't need it right now. Let's check out the morgue. Let's go. Take that. Pick up the mic. Let's take a look. Oh. Hello. Strangulation broke marks. He's got nice feet. Nice feet. Jesus.
It's good to see you again.
Why was there blood? Did it seem?
Well, your victim was strangled, but the blood was actually the result of blunt force trauma to the neck and upper torso. Take a look here. This contusion and the partially occluded carotid are indicative of ligature strangulation. However, I suspect your victim was unconscious prior to asphyxiation.
Okay. How did the victim get knocked
Notice
out?
these lacerations and bruises. I count 6 distinct injuries along the victim's neck, shoulders, and upper back, causing detachment of the trapezius and sternocleidomastoid muscles. There was some additional nerve damage, which I really think would have either put your victim in shock or knocked him out cold. Looks to me as if the perpetrator tried to break your victim's neck and then decided to shift to plan B.
The microphone cord.
And asphyxiation is your official COD.
What do you think the time of death was?
Lividity suggests 2 to 3 hours ago.
So that puts TOD at around 11 p.m., and the last fight ended an hour before that.
Did you
Yeah, I
anything
found
else?
traces of what looks like a white pasty substance smudged around a few of the blunt force injuries. You might want to take a sample with you.
Let's do. Please do. see. Or do I have to go around to do that? He said his fingernails, right? Or was that his? Better go all the way around.
Always a pleasure. Let me know how it all turns out.
Okay, so how do I get the traces? Oh wait. No, I want his hand. I want his hand. Fuck's sake. And we're on an ad break. Adding up. Did I even get? Do I need to? There is. What about the arms? Because he said. What was the nail? Head in the morgue and tell everyone to take a look at the body while you're at it. Caffeine. Yeah, I got that. You can only go, don't go, so you're stuck. Because he said someone on his fingernails. I cannot get his fingernails. What about his other hand? Nope. Toenails. Nope. Greg,
I'm
help.
hoping we'll be able to find more than the victim's body on the autopsy table.
Ah, right, okay, I'll take those.
Nothing's
Nothing.
there.
Oh, I see the paint. Oh, I see the paint. I see it. I thought it was his fingernails. My bad. My bad. Let's take a swab.
It's certainly quite possible that this pasty substance was transferred from the blunt force object used in the attack.
Okay. Grand. Grand, grand, grand. Perfect. Okay.
What do you need?
See the rest. Nope. Say about the scene of crime because I know I need to try and get into the place. Go quickly speak to her.
Sorry,
Nope,
I
nothing.
couldn't be of more help to you. Good luck.
Right, I need to get into the code.
We're gonna need a key to open this.
Okay.
No need to advertise, we're already here.
Yeah, we are. Okay. Let's head into the lab. Let's head into the lab. Let's get some work done. Let's do it. Because we've got the paint substance to run through the machine. Chemical. Yep. So we got. I am Batman. I am solving the case. I am vengeance. I am the knight. I am Batman. Confirm.
Weird, huh? Not a combination you find every day. Let's see what the almighty internet has to say about this. Okay, you ever heard of Uchigamori stones? Says here they're a type of slate which can be ground up with sodium bicarbonate to form a paste. And this paste is used in the ancient Japanese ritual of Hidori, the sacred art of polishing a katana. Introducing in this corner our first suspect, Hank Hackett.
Hacking it. Isn't he? Boom. It's getting a bit all
Hold on a second.
crazy.
Let me get this straight. This ref has what kind of paste on him? Toothpaste?
It's a paste made from what are called Uchigamori stones and sodium bicarbonate, and it's used to polish samurai swords in an ancient Japanese ritual.
Okay, but according to the coroner's report, Shimada was beaten and strangled. He wasn't stabbed with a samurai sword.
No, he wasn't, but I'm thinking, what if the blade on the sword was dull, and the perp used it to beat Shimada. It'd
Yeah.
practically be the same thing as working him over with a jagged metal pipe.
Maybe
It would,
so.
yeah.
But until I see that katana, it's still not enough to go on.
Well, then let's hope it's still at the arena.
By the way, Horace Willingham, the league's owner, called a couple of minutes ago. He's waiting for you in his office.
Boy, let's go and see him. See the big cheese. See the big wig in charge. Yeah. I just want Elvis for a person to go, oh, figure him out.
Fellas,
Hello
how's
there.
it going? What can I do for you?
How long have you known Hank?
Hank and I go back about 2 years. Funny story, actually. I offered him a contract the very same night I witnessed the man take down 3 bouncers in a barroom brawl. Man,
Jesus.
that boy can fight. Tough as nails. And no disrespect to anyone else on my roster, but Hank's the very best there is.
So Mr. Hack has a history of violence outside the ring?
First rule of Supreme Force fighting, you do not fight outside the ring. Second rule of Supreme Force fighting, you do not fight outside the ring. When I say we train them, what I really mean is we discipline them. Hone and polish their skills, try to instill a sense of honor in them. Excuse me for asking, but why are you asking all these questions about Hank? Is he a suspect or something?
Just being
Possibly.
thorough.
Just being thorough. Do you have the key to the uppercut?
Let me
Platform?
check here. Problem with taking one too many whacks to the head is that you kind of develop this nasty habit of putting stuff somewhere for safekeeping and then spending the next hour trying to remember where you put the damn thing. Okay, good. Here it is. I guess my mind isn't as dull as I thought.
Does anyone else have a copy of this key?
No. Just me.
Key on your nose. And where were you? Were you here for the last night's
I
fight?
never miss a fight if I can help it.
When did you learn of Mr. Shimada's
About
death?
midnight. Got a call from Tina Allens. She works for me. You talked to her yet?
Yeah,
Yes.
she sent us your way, actually.
Yeah, well, she called me, said she'd found Rick. I told her to hang tight, I'd get back as soon as I could. And here I am.
How long did you and Mr. Shimada work for
Well,
you?
Let me think on that for a second. I started this league about 4 years ago. I kind of poached Rick from another league, tell you the truth, and I'd say that wasn't more than 6 months after we got on our feet around here.
Okay. Do you own another fighting league?
Oh, hell no. I was a fighter. Oh yeah, 10 years. I was one tough son of a bitch, I kid you not. I'm like that fella Evil Knievel. I must have broken every bone in my body at one time or another.
Jeez.
I'd still be doing it, too. Seriously. My former employers had to come to me on bended knee and beg me to retire. Offered me a pretty hefty severance package, truth be told. So, my last fight, man, what a night. That was the night of March 12th, 1999. Rick was the referee. It's funny, it was my last night and his first. We became fast friends. And
so that's
so,
why you
when I
give-
took
yeah.
that money they gave me to quit and then I decided to start this league, well, hell, of course I was going to bring my boy Rick over here with me.
Thank you for
Hey,
your time.
I don't mean to step out of line here or nothing, but I gotta ask a favor of you. Is there any way to keep this thing kinda quiet? I mean, do you think we can keep this out of the press for a little while? It's just that I've lost a couple of things in my life that were pretty dear to me. My first wife, Grace, I lost to cancer. God rest her soul. And then, well, I lost my ability to fight. And now, the thought of losing this league because of all of this, well, it's just a little more than I can truly bear.
Mr. Willingham, it's department policy not to
Yeah.
discuss ongoing investigations.
We're not
All
going
right,
to leak it.
good. We got an image to maintain.
Alrighty. Let's take a look around. I don't think I'm going to be able to get to look around a lot. No, I'm not in his office. Not actually in his office, but...
Nothing out of the ordinary here.
a nice TV. A couple of DVDs. Nah, I'm kidding. Okay, so we go back to the arena, get into the prop. We can actually find out if there's any swords. Fire working. Hello, hello. Lipstick.
Tina
Take
left
that.
her lipstick. A minor tragedy for those of us who appreciate artificially colored lips.
Evidence! I want to take a look at that. Take the paint out of that. We want to deduce that
It's a
it
two-way
is
street.
not.
The lipstick goes on her lips, and her DNA goes on the lipstick.
Okay, is there anything else we want to take? There is fingerprints. Just in case.
Now we've got Tina's prints for our file.
Yep. Anything else that we should deduce? Anything on the key? Okay. Fingerprints, obviously. Oh, I see whose
Nice find.
fingerprints.
A beautiful copy of Willingham's fingerprint. You are good.
Wow! I feel good. Na, 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 na. I know that I would now. I'm trying to be a good sleuth. The greatest sleuth. Sleuth is aloof. Up we go.
He works. Let's head upstairs.
Yeah, there's nothing on the stairs.
Pretty nice setup here. Looks like it's capable of recording whatever's happening in the fighting ring from 1, 2, 5 different angles.
Okay, that is dope. Not gonna lie, that is kind of cool. Okay. Check the controls out. It's all about being like. Maybe this is how
That
Batman
VCR
feels
isn't
all the time.
connected to the mixing board. Looks like it's wired directly to the security
Pardon me?
camera. Video cassette. Remember when I said this is a pretty nice setup? I take it back.
Yeah, there's DVDs and shit now, man. What's the matter with you, man? Is there any other situations? Nope. Okay, let's check out.
This must be the prop closet. Well, there's only one prop we need.
Yep. Open the door. There's the sword.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Just came apart in your hands. I'm gonna guess it didn't do that during the show last night.
Bag
Looks
and
as though there
targets.
was a piece of wood that held the blade in. Somehow it broke.
I want the blade too.
I wouldn't worry about cutting yourself. Blade's too dull.
Okay, the location is thoroughly searched. But again, I like being thorough. Well, actually, the good news is at least we searched the whole crime scene. Right. I want to examine all pieces of evidence. There might be more to this. What about the
Well,
blade?
what do you know? Initials HH. Well, it doesn't quite spell it out for us, but I think it's a pretty good bet this sword belongs to Hank Hackett. Unless Hugh Hefner is even better with the sword than we realized.
That's so bad. Let's get that
that?
white.
It's some kind of oily residue, and it's all over the blade.
Right. Anywhere else? I think the blade's been. Oh no, there's still more on the blade. Actually, check for blood. There is blood. There is a blood
And
evidence.
we have blood on the blade of the sword. I wonder whose it is.
Indubitably. Any other? Blade is thoroughly checked out. Alrighty. The hair, I do not think we're going to get any evidence. Video playback. Let's do it.
Tape ran out just when it was getting good. I guess the tape cuts off for every camera when the main recording is stopped. Well, one thing's for sure. Hank lied to us. He did have a few words with Shimada after the fight, a few pretty angry words it looked like.
He did. Okay. I want to double check those just in case. No, they're two different. They're two different matches. I want to run. No, I'm not allowed to do a check, am I? I watch run his. No, no investigation. What am I thinking? Nothing on the collection piece. Magnifying glass, there's no point because obviously we will need the chemical residue. It's a different, okay, it's a different type of material. Let's run it. Run it. Run it back. Roll it back, yo. Okay.
Dimethoxymethane. I've actually seen it before. It's an acid-base hydrocarbon, pretty common in metal cleaners. Perfect for removing fingerprints and other trace evidence from a metal surface.
Oh! Is that how it's gonna go, dude? Like... Not much. Well, this son of a bitch. So we've got everything except... We don't have another hair to compare that with right now. Okay. We do have a few things for brass. Actually, but I would like to talk to...
Okay.
There's nothing.
Let me know if I can help.
Sorry, Horace, we were just... We're going to brass taxes here. Need a question in hand. Pack
I'll
it
see
in
what I can
question.
do. Show me the evidence.
The CC surveillance tape. Because he was
Tape
arguing.
cuts off just in the nick of time. So was Rosemary Woods running the camera or something? Never mind. Are you sure this tape wasn't manipulated in some way?
No, it's totally clean. I had Archie double-check our work.
So Hackett lied about confronting Shimada after the fight. And the tape's time code confirms that their confrontation took place suspiciously close to Shimada's time of death. I think that's enough to invite Mr. Hackett down here for a little sit-down.
Oh, dutifully so. He's like, "Mrrr, look at he's a grumpy
Hank,
sod."
we have video of you arguing with Shimada in the ring after the fight.
Okay. Look, I can explain this.
Well, that's good. Because right now, I think you're full of crap.
I had to set the record straight with him, okay? My whole damn reputation was at stake here. I didn't cheat. Now, after he DQ'd me, I went back to the locker room just like I told you before. I had to cool down. Otherwise, I might have killed the guy. But I didn't do anything to him. You get that straight through your head right this second, okay? What I did was, I went back into the arena and he was still there, okay? And I just tried to explain to him, as calm as I could, exactly what I had done and why I sincerely believed that he had totally screwed the pooch on that call.
It didn't seem too calm in the video.
No, you didn't.
Shimada's the one who decides to get back into the ring and show me what I had really done. And I told him he was just plain totally blind, because what he was showing me wasn't what I had done. Nah, not at all. Then, you know, I may have said something or other about his mother, and whether or not she
Never
could be
insult
fully
her
trusted to
mother.
know the true identity of his father.
Batman.
Then I might have shoved him.
No.
It doesn't matter, because I realized he wasn't going to change his mind, so I left. I didn't kill him. I swear it.
I still think you're hiding something.
Did you have your katana after the fight?
No. It gets put under lock and key right after the fight. There's no way that katana killed anyone.
Okay. Did you leave your hair on the microphone cord? No, you know what? I would like to investigate the locker room now. See if there's anything out of the ordinary. I don't think there is. Okay. Did I check? I have not checked the blood on the actual katana. That might be a good idea to do, right? Blood evidence is this way. We need the blood, man. I need the DNA, man. Blood from that. Close. The katana blade. It could. No, I don't think it's a match. Oh no, it could be. I think it is a match. It will be a match. It's gonna be a match. Yeah, it's gonna be a match. That much is certain. There you go. It's a match.
Got it. Blood on the sword is a match to Rick Shimada. Probably broke during the attack, then the killer used the microphone cord to finish the job.
And obviously pretend to put it back together again. Oh, the hair on the cord. Is it the Rick Shimada's hair? I don't think so. Doesn't particularly look like it, does it? I don't think so, folks. Nah, I don't think it is. Nah, it doesn't look like it matches.
The hair from the microphone cord didn't match Shimada, probably meaning it came from our killer. We should be sure to return it.
Okay, let's check our referee to make sure she's clean. Well, our lovely blonde. Make sure she isn't going to get into trouble.
No match. That's not Tina's hair on the microphone cord.
Okay. And we've checked. Search the database. No matches. Better to check, better to be safe than sorry. Right. Back to the interrogation room. Let's... You have mail. Did you have your katana after the fight?
No. It gets put under lock and key right after the fight. There's no way that katana killed anyone.
But we beg to differ. The blood, the... And the... Blade, there's no... There is about blood on it.
Hank, can you explain to us why we found Shimada's blood on your katana?
What?
Yeah.
No, that's not possible. I'm telling you, Tina locked that thing up in the prop closet right after the fight. I know that room was locked when I left, and I don't have the key.
Because he doesn't have really any hair, so...
Damn it. This ain't right. It ain't. I'm a good fighter. I don't deserve this.
The only way we can help you, Hank, is if you talk to us. You have to talk to us.
Yes.
It's all a fix. All right? The whole thing. Every single one of my fights. Just like wrestling. Horace would pay the refs to make sure I came out on top. That's why I was so surprised when Shimada kicked me out tonight. Oh, I really should have seen it coming, though. Yeah. Shimada was old school, you know? And this was his first fight with me. He wasn't about to take a bribe, not even from Horace and his buddies.
So if Shimada exposed the truth, that would be the end of your career, right? You weren't gonna let that happen.
Look, did I want to end the guy? You bet your ass I did. But for the first time in my life, I decided to take Horace's advice to me. And I walked away, okay? I figured Shimada was gonna do whatever he was gonna do. It was out of my hands. I went back to my locker, made a call to a buddy of mine doing time in Maui. You don't believe me? You're welcome to check my damn cell phone.
If the call was made to a correctional facility, I should be able to get a tape of the conversation. But you still could have called him from the arena.
Yeah, no way, man. You can never get a signal in that damn arena. Check it out for yourself.
All right, Mr. Hackett, wait here. It should be a simple matter to check the phone reception in the arena, and if your story checks out, you'll be in good shape.
Well, get ready to come crawling back, because I'm innocent.
Okay. Okay, dokes. Well, first things first, I want to check the phone.
Works fine here. Let's check it in the octagon.
Coolio. Right, let's take it. Pardon me. Pull out the phone.
Hackett was right. There isn't any reception in here at all. Let's check in with Brass. See if he has those phone records.
Cool. See that? So we've got some evidence there.
Hey.
Let's see. Did you get Hackett's phone
Yeah, the
records?
prison emailed me their recording of the call. I gave it a listen, and it was definitely Hackett on the phone. Wouldn't shut up, actually.
Well, we checked the phone reception at the
It's like
arena,
that.
and there's no way he could have made that call from the ring. I guess that
Okay.
means we're gonna have to let Hank go. Would you care to do the honors?
I guess about Mr. Hackett. Mr. Hackett.
That's
Free to
it?
Go.
That's it. For the moment.
What do you mean, for the moment? You said if I told you the truth, you'd help me out. What the hell does for the moment mean, huh?
Settle down, Mr. Hackett.
Don't
Yeah.
you dare treat me like I'm a child, you hear me? Hey, and don't you dare eyeball me like that. I will not hesitate.
Mr. Hackett, I strongly suggested you choose your next few words
Yeah.
very carefully. Whether or not you walk out that door a free man depends on it.
Hey guys, did you hear we had to let our primary suspect walk?
Hackett? Didn't his katana have the victim's blood on it?
It did, but he couldn't have been in the ring at the time of the murder.
Did someone else have access to the katana?
The ring girl locked the katana in the prop room after the fight, but her
Yeah.
DNA didn't match the hair found on the murder weapon.
Who has the key to the prop room?
Apparently, the league owner has the only one, and according to Hackett, he was fixing fights, but our dead ref wasn't cooperating.
If the referee was killed to keep him quiet, then we better warn Hackett. He could be in danger as well.
Too late now. Hank Hackett is dead.
Why? Scoop? Or as Shoko would say from Disenchantment. What?
Were there
I
any
killed
witnesses?
Shoko.
None. The dispatch received an anonymous tip. Looks like steroids. Can't say I'm surprised the way he stormed out of the interrogation room.
Might be a suicide, might not. If not, then someone's committing murders faster than we can solve them.
Better get moving, man.
That's it, man. What the fuck, bro? Check the body.
Weird how that syringe is just hanging there like that.
And we can't take it out until actually autopsy. Okay. Anything else unusual around the area? Hello, hello, hello. That wasn't there before.
Something tells me that's not vitamin B12.
Obviously not. Let's get him to the morgue and let's find out what our...
I'll arrange for Dr. Robbins to have the body picked up.
Let's do it. Look at this cadaver. Look at this cadaver. What you saying, Doc? Did Hackett
I
kill
can't say for
himself?
sure, but what I can say is this. You see how pale the skin surrounding the needle is? His heart had already stopped pumping blood. This syringe was injected post-mortem. However, I did find a couple of wounds which suggest earlier injections.
So it's caused
Cardiac
death.
arrest, brought on by toxic exposure to dimethoxymethane, probably injected. I've only run a preliminary tox screen, but I'm sure the full tox panel will bear out the results.
Killed by
Let's go.
dimethoxymethane. That's the same stuff used to wipe down his katana. There's gotta be a connection.
Oh. Any signs of a struggle?
Nope, I've found no defensive wounds.
Anything
I
else?
placed the syringe on the tray there, if you'd like to take a closer look.
I certainly would.
I placed
Anything
the
else?
syringe on the tray there,
No.
if you'd like to take a closer look.
Sorry, I was pretending I was tone deaf. Tone deaf. Take the syringe. Let's take a look.
We're racking up murder weapons at an alarming rate.
Yeah, man. That is quite intense. Let's check. Hello, hello, hello. What's all this then? Fingerprint.
Print's probably Hackett's, but we'll put it in APHIS and see if we get lucky.
Yes, I agree. Anything else before we can... Oh no, there is something else. We'll probably have to throw that through the forensic lab. Okay, what about the syringe itself? Oh, there's another hair.
Another hair. Could be a strange coincidence, or we could have a killer who's shedding.
Is it a cat? Is it a cat? I swear to God, if it's a cat, I'm gonna go mental. I'm gonna lose my shit. Loot here. Okay, let's get into the labs. Let's get in the labs, people. I want to run a comparison on those hairs. Oh wait. Alright, no, so I guess it's DNA then. Oh no, evidence. Let's see. Let's start with the umshi paste obtained from Shimada's body, mixed in with. No, so it's not that. Okay, so any of the material claimed. It's not the same content. Okay, what about? It's a match, fine. So the cleaner.
That's the metal cleaner that was found in Hackett's system, all right.
So that would have killed him, right? Okay. What else have we got? Run a search. Okay. Is Detective Blue on the scene?
17-hydroxyprogesterone. Looks like our man Hackett was on the juice.
Oh dear. Okay. So is that all our evidence at the moment? So it's just the hairs. The fingerprint to be run through the evidence. We're gonna run that DNA from that hair to that hair. And they both match.
It's a match. The same person was involved in both crimes. Only question is, which person?
That's a good question. Fingerprints. To run the fingerprints. We're gonna prepare the search. Yep, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's try our. Oh, no match is found. What about on the key? It's a match. For Horace
So
Willingham
had his hands on Hackett's vials. Oh, Horace, how could you?
So, wow, yeah, it's kind of pairing up, isn't it, everyone? I am absolutely like, so for a perfect of Rick Shimada, he was knocked out and killed at 11 p.m. And obviously we've got Hank Hackett, who got hacked and lost his belt due to Hunter's call by Rick Shimada. Used the sword as a prop before his fights. Went to locker room and hide from press after the fight. But now he'd been disqualified, and his sword is a katana. Convinced his disclosure was a bad call. He saw him in the ring before the death, and was killed shortly after release. Was did after death. Killed cardiac arrest due to toxic levels of death was seen. Had no defensive wounds or sign of struggle. So Tina Allen's and Horace Williams. Well, Horace Williams got the brown hair, so it could be his DNA, but it could be Tina. Doesn't have a copy. Doesn't know Rick Shimada personally. Horace Williams doesn't keep from. He used to be mixed martial arts, right? So we're being very thorough. We're being skilled and cunning. Okay, let's go and speak to.
Yeah?
The good man of brass. We need a search warrant for the Horace Williams
You have enough
office.
evidence?
Yes, I do. We have the fact that his fingerprints are found in Hackett's file. Let's give him that, Gwen. Evidence!
Willingham may be giving his fighters a little too much help. We need to learn more about his operation.
Okay,
Yes.
you got it, but remember, this is not a fishing expedition. The search warrant's very specific. You're looking for items that will directly link Willingham to one or both of the murders.
We will find it. We will be clever.
Fellas, how's it going? What can I do for you?
We have a warrant to search these premises.
A warrant? Is that right? Jeez, it's really coming down to this now, isn't it?
Mr. Willingham, your fingerprints were found on a vial of steroids at the scene of Hank Hackett's murder.
You'll excuse me while I go talk to my lawyer.
Oh, he's lawyering up, is he?
Well,
I
like that.
see.
Classy.
Money.
Wow, I'd say there's about $5,000 here. With a note that reads, "Thanks but no thanks, initials RS." Oh, looks like Rick Shimada might have wanted to refuse a gratuity.
Okay. What else is there? Let's check these.
You have to knock out a whole lot of guys to get this many trophies.
That may be, but maybe there's one specific. Okay. Hello.
What's in this exactly? I'm not sure, but hey, that's why they invented the lab. Ah, the glory days.
He's like,
Hey, I've seen some of these fights.
let's just be nosy. Like it says, as a detective, you've got to be on the ball. Well, we searched the whole area, I know that, but I'm just being nosy. Thinking that's covered. I check the floor. Nope, so we have case closed, searched all the areas. Let's go into the lab. Hello.
Hi, we haven't met yet. I'm
Hello,
Riley
Riley.
Adams. I know I'm making a
Riley.
heck of a first impression here, but I'm stumped. I
Gee,
have the
I'm
strangest
stumped.
chemical sample, a spot of brown sludge from the floor of our crime scene. I can't figure out what it is. Maybe you can take a look.
I can't be impressive. Chemical, yeah. Okay, run a search. Boom, 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 boom. Chemical substance. Oh, right. There you go. Oh, wait, I forgot one. There you go.
Crude oil, seawater, seagull guano, and chewing tobacco. Nick did say one of our suspects had been a longshoreman. Thanks, you've been a huge help. Oh, and nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Brilliant. Right, DNA time. No wait, no, it's chemical. I wonder what is gonna be.
The very same metal cleaner that was used earlier. This is not gonna look good on Willingham's permanent record.
No, it ain't. So if, and of course it matches.
The very same metal cleaner that was used earlier. This is not gonna look good on Willingham's permanent record.
Okay, so we've confirmed those. Let's get him in here.
What do you need?
We need arrest warrant
Show
for a
me what
horse
you've
wheel.
got.
Show me what you got. Show me what you've got. We have the metal cleaner found in Willingham's office, motherfucker. Boom.
All right, let's see what Mr. Willingham has to say for himself now.
He's like, but I'm gonna. Okay,
Well,
Mr.
Horace, care to
Willingham.
explain why you have the same metal cleaner used
You
to
know
kill...
what? Save your breath. I'm ready to talk. So here it is. After
Bring
the
it on us.
fight, I overheard Hank arguing with Rick. And then Rick said he'd go to the press, tell everybody about how it was all a fake, how it was all one big ripoff. Truth was, I was juicing that night too.
Oh
You believe it? Old habits dying hard and all that. Suppose it was the roid rage that got the better of me. After Hank
Roids.
left, I grabbed that sword and snuck down into the ring. I didn't cut him. I just beat him to hell with it. But the stupid thing broke in two, so I grabbed the microphone cord and strangled him with it. And then Hank gets blamed for the whole thing. I knew he couldn't keep his damn mouth shut, so I did what I had to do.
For some
I
reason,
tell
it's
you, it was
still.
pretty easy, too. Hank hated needles, so I was the one who usually gave him his medicine. I filled his syringe with that metal cleaner, and then gave Hank his last injection. I deeply believe I have a moral obligation to fulfill here. A moral obligation to the truth. And to certain people, the League. I don't want to hurt them any longer. It was
Something
me.
doesn't sit right with me there.
I take full responsibility. I, Horace Willingham, killed them both.
Doesn't sit fully to me. I think there's something more to it than this. I mean, I don't know if I could be wrong, but my gut's telling me something's not right there.
All right, Brass got us Willingham's DNA when he confessed, so let's take a look here.
It's not going to be a match. I don't think it's a match.
Willingham's DNA doesn't match the hair at the crime scene. I had a feeling that confession was too easy.
Yeah,
there must be
so did
someone
I.
else involved.
I'll tell Brass not to take Willingham away just yet.
Yeah.
His briefcase was already checked in as evidence, so take a look inside and see if you can find anything.
Got it, Chief. Got a briefcase. Beef broth, beef broth. Let's check the evidence. So, denied.
Hey, check this out. Supreme Force Fighting's request for a $50,000 loan to expand into a women's league was just turned down. Oh, and look at the co-signer on the loan, Tina Allens.
Allens.
Funny,
yeah.
she never mentioned she was a part owner.
And not only that, I don't think she's a true blonde now.
It's a bet for $10,000 on Hackett to lose last night's fight. He was a heavy favorite, so this slip is worth 50 grand. Except the bet wasn't made by Willingham. It was made by Tina Allens. Now, why would she trust him with this? And how'd she know Hackett would lose?
Yeah. Dun dun dun. That is just insane. Okay. If you don't mind so kindly, we would like to speak for Tina
Willingham
Allens.
already confessed. You guys find something new?
Early superiors from Willingham's. No, you know what? Let me talk to Horace
Okay, meet me
Willingham.
in interrogation.
I want to talk to him about this. See what he says. We knew we were fixing fights.
You got me. I already confessed to double homicide. That not enough for you?
It wasn't you at this crime scene.
Why are you harassing me? I did it. I said I did it. What
But it
do you
doesn't
want from
add
me?
up.
Did you confess to protect someone?
Yeah,
I'm looking
you
at
did.
life in prison or worse. You honestly think I'm that nice?
Which relationship,
Our
Mrs.
relationship
Allens?
is none of your concern. You leave Tina out of this.
That'll be all for
Okay.
now. I wanted to check. You know, I mean, it made sense to me. Right. Hey, sorry, good cup.
I try not to limit myself.
He likes to be creative. I'll let you
Come
talk
on
to you
back to
about
my office. We can discuss it.
Alright.
Yeah?
Wait a minute. What about the money? Is there anything else on the bills? No. I thought I'd double check, because you never know with this.
What do you need?
Right, Brass, we want
Willingham
to arrest
already
one.
confessed. You guys find something new?
Legal ownership papers for Willingham's briefcase. I think because also she's part.
That is
responsible.
interesting, but not illegal in and of itself. See what else you can dig up.
Okay.
Hey,
try
Willingham already confessed. You guys find something new?
to bet against Hackett. See if that.
Tina.
Yeah.
You can't bet on fighters in your own league. This is enough
Yeah.
to bring her in, but we still have to find out if she's involved with the killings.
Okay.
Ms. Allens, as you may know,
Yeah.
Horace Willingham confessed to the murders of Rick Shimada and Hank Hackett. But we have reason to believe that you may know more about this than
I mean,
you're
here was
letting
me
on.
because she was
I
nice.
know exactly as much as I'm letting on. Namely, nothing at all. If
Nothing
he
at all?
confessed, then
Nothing
he
at
must have
all?
done it.
Why did you bet against Hackett?
Look, this is Vegas. If you call someone in for questioning every time they make a bet, then I can understand why we've got so many unsolved murders in this city.
All right, and what were you planning to do with your winnings? Start that women's league?
What if I was?
Your co-owner of the league.
I look good in a bikini, so I can't possibly own a business? I know just as much about the league as anyone, if not more. Why shouldn't I be a co-owner?
You wanted to start a women's league.
That's right. About time, too. A woman can do anything a man can do.
Anything?
Anything? Anything. Okay. How do you know Hackett would lose?
Everybody's gotta lose someday.
Hackett sure lost today, all right.
Look, there's a reason they call it gambling. I just made a lucky guess.
I knew Hackett would lose. Bribe money?
If there was any fight fixing going on, I certainly never heard about it. I have no idea what Horace was up to.
Okay, Willingham didn't really work alone, did he?
He did. I hate to see Horace go to prison, but this mess is his own fault. No, I never came near Shimada or Hackett.
Okay, I can't prove that. You were the last one who touched the
Sure,
katana.
I put the props away every night, but no one ever got murdered before. Besides, by the time Shimada was killed, the prop closet was locked, and I had no way to get in there.
Okay.
I picked up Miss Allen's personal effects when we booked her.
Thank you. I could use that right now to back myself up. Okay. Hello, hello. Present for external cram.
Some odd kind of prescription medication. No label, but it does have an ID number. We could look this up in the medical database, but we'd need a warrant to access her medical records first.
Okay. But there's the key.
I wonder what this could be a key for.
Uh-huh. Anything else? Anything else within our bag that we could use? Bag has been searched. There'll be a fingerprint on it. Or no. Actually, I know exactly what we do. We go back to the forensic lab, run a comparison on the keys, microscope it, macroscope the shit out of it. Boom. Ooh, how are you? Ooh, 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 ooh. Is it the same Emperor's New Groove? It looks the new groove to me.
Those
Yeah,
are keys
boy.
to the same lock.
Yeah, man. No, okay. What else we got? What else you got? What else have we got? DNA. Right, we don't have any DNA evidence. What about chemical evidence? What is in this? Nope. What about no? Let's search it. Ooh. Intriguing. Or as Spock would say, fascinating. Fascinating. What is it?
What is that? Prednisolone, an immunosuppressant. Why would she need that? Well, we could always ask her.
Okay, is that all the evidence at present? Actually, we could run a medical database search. Maybe we can actually get lucky. Search it up. Medical database evidence. Search.
Unfortunately, her medical history is private, and we don't have a warrant. We'll have to convince Brass it's relevant.
Okay. Back into the interrogation room. Let's drill. Why are you taking prednisolone?
That's just something I take for my acne. What do you care?
Acne, huh? I don't think prednisolone is used for that. Lucky for us, we've got a doctor in the morgue who can tell us whether you're lying.
Okay. Let's... Doctor, the medical wonder himself.
Prednisolone? No, that would be a very bad idea. Whoever told you that is either very misinformed themselves or willfully misinforming you.
I think Brass will want to hear this. He loves it when people willfully misinform.
It's willfully...
Always
Thank
a
you,
pleasure.
Doctor.
Let me know how it all turns out.
Thank you, Doctor. Oh, the warrant. Gotta love a warrant. Let's get access to those medical files. I want
I still haven't seen any evidence that Tina could have committed either murder. Have you found something implicating her?
What's on the phone? Yeah, of course. And the fact that she lied
lying
about
this.
Yeah.
What else is she lying about? Go ahead and look up those medical records.
It will be so... Make it so medically. Let's go, because that's a lot. That's one piece of the puzzle we could use. Boom. Search. Let's see it.
Let's see here. Apparently, Tina had an artificially high androgen level, which caused severe premature hair loss. The prednisolone was prescribed as an immunosuppressant for an experimental hair transplant procedure. But get this. They couldn't find a suitable spot on her scalp to get the hair follicles, so they transplanted follicles from another person entirely. Which means the DNA in her hair doesn't match the rest of her DNA. We've been comparing the hair at the crime scene to the wrong DNA all along.
Right, okay. Noted. So can we run a search for that DNA? I want to run a test on that hair DNA sample. Can we do that? Can we have a search? No matches. Right.
It's a match. The same person was involved in both crimes. Only question is, which person?
But the thing is, doesn't it show up that I've done that as an evidence check? There must be something. How do we... Okay. We have a warrant to obtain a hair sample.
I already gave you a DNA sample.
Yes, but it's not your DNA we want.
Yank the bugger out. Carl, let's... Actually, I want to... You were the last one who touched the katana.
The prop closet was locked, and I had no way to get in there.
Ah, but you did. You had the key inside... Prop room key presented. Gotcha.
All right, yes, I had my own copy of the key. I am a co-owner after all. But just because I had a key doesn't mean I used it.
Okay, let us go back. Let's run the comparison of the hair, because obviously, as they said, the DNA does not match. Where is DNA again? DNA, that's medical records. Says DNA is right. Righty jiffies. Who are you? Okay. You are the culprit. You are the culprit. Goodbye. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Boom. Yeah. It seems like an open case, boys and girls. She is fucked. She is a ghost. Golden Labanus. Woo!
Finally, it was Tina all along. Let's give her the good news.
Let's give her the good news. And the fact is that your hair evidence matches. We'll match that too. Because we're that good. Yes! Yes! Oh, yes! Can you feel it? I have Exercise the demons. Losers. Fucking Ace Ventura moment there. I had to. You know I had to. Your number still 911? Oh, righty then. Shabang, wham, bam. Thank you. Thank
Finally,
you, man.
it was Tina all along. Let's give her the good news.
I hope you're ready for the good news. Evidence to the contrary. That's everything rolled up in a nice, pretty, bug-ass bow. You were involved with either.
No, I never came near Shimada
were
or
you?
Hackett.
Sorry, I jumped the gun. I wasn't involved with Hackett. Oh, yes, you were. You're on Hackett's body. Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
You were at the scene of both crimes. William copped to it, but it was you who overheard Shimada say he was going to the press. You who grabbed the katana and attacked him with it, and you who strangled him with the microphone cord when the katana broke. And then it was you who injected Hackett with a toxic chemical to keep him quiet. All because you wanted that woman's leak no matter what the cost. Of course we have Willingham's confession. He'll probably just get life in prison, but then again he might get his own lethal injection.
He did all that for you. You're not just business partners. He must really love you. Are you gonna let him fall on his sword like that?
You were pulling the strings the whole time, weren't you?
I've got
I
no
bet you even coached
strings,
William
hold
on
me
his
down.
confession.
Are you really that good?
It was me and me alone. I take full responsibility. I, Tina Allens, killed them both.
Hey, great working with you on this case. Can you believe it? 2 murders, 2 confessions, 1 killer.
One killer.
I could say they'll get easier, but I'd be lying.
Good job, you two. Case closed with minimal overtime. Just the way the taxpayers like it. Now go home and get some rest. You've earned it.
Olay. Ah, that's us. We've done that episode, so auto cutting skill 58%. Okay, I was... But there you go. That's us done that case. Woo! My crime investigation skills were quite good. Not bad, actually. But there we go.